just went on a date and I got violently humbled by the guy asking, he was looking at me in my eyes and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna say I'm so pretty. He looked at me and he said, can I pop this? And wanted to pop a pimple on my forehead.
Many women today prioritize personal gain in relationships rather than mutual contribution. This leads to unbalanced partnerships that are likely to fail. The prevalence of aggressive and uncommitted men has made women understandably anxious. This anxiety, in turn, makes it difficult for average men to approach women without caution and apprehension.
When I lived in Colombia, I went on a date with this guy who wanted to take me to this really cool wellness spa. They had cold plunges, infrared sauna. I go to the spa and he's talking to the receptionist all in Spanish and I'm sitting in the background like, because do I speak Spanish? No. They finished the conversation and she tells us to go up to the elevator to go to whatever area we were supposed to be in. We go up and then we walk into the room and it's a hotel room behind us. I turn to this guy, I'm like, this is a hotel room. You brought me to a hotel. He tries to tell me that it's not a hotel room because there's a steam room right there. The steam room, a shower. At this point, I'm out. So I turn around to leave and guess what? There's no doorknob on the inside of the room. There is no doorknob and no way to open the door from the inside of the room.
Women often have a strict list of requirements for a partner, focusing on superficial qualities like height, appearance, and wealth. They may overlook emotional compatibility and how well a man contributes to their happiness and well-being. This approach to dating turns it into a transactional process rather than a fun and enjoyable experience. While dating should be a game, the sense of enjoying the process, excessive casualness can create confusion and uncertainty about a person's intentions. It's important to be clear about what you're seeking in a relationship, whether it's a casual encounter, a committed partnership, or simply a friendship.
Someone comes and opens the door and I get out of there so quickly like you would not believe. In the rain for an Uber to come pick me up because nope, not down. After I'm safely in the Uber, I search this place by name, which I should have done before. Dummy. This motherfucker brought me to a by the hour prostitution hotel.
Many women today expect relationships to be effortless and without challenges. They prioritize dates, physical intimacy, and superficial aspects of relationships, leading to a lack of commitment and emotional investment. As women age, they may experience emotional and sexual exhaustion, struggling to maintain even casual relationships with desirable partners. This can lead to emotional baggage, mental health issues, and a decline in self-esteem. The constant cycle of casual encounters can also increase the risk of sexually transmitted infections and unintended pregnancies.
Hey, yeah, I called and they actually agreed to move the reservation from 12:30 to 12:45. Yeah, I'm here. I'm downstairs. It's 1200 Peachtree, right? Yeah, I'm in front of your building. You can see me? Where? I don't see you. You're crossing the road? Are you the one in the blue dress? That's you? But you don't look like the picture on the app. That's you in the blue dress with the black jacket. Ah, madam, no, don't cross. No, it's fine. Don't cross. Stay.
I got stood up by my sneaky link. So this man does not live in LA. He lives in a different state and he hits me up. Hey, I'm in LA. Well. I was like, I gotta give him the LA experience. I was like, we're gonna do a rooftop, give you the full grand scheme of LA, like let's do it right. And then he decides, he asked me, he was like, can you actually do later? And I was like, annoying, but all right, cool, like, yeah, sure, whatever. We pushed it to later. As you can see, I'm like ready to leave, ready to get out the house. And I'm like, hey, are you still in the same area? Like, was going to suggest like a couple different places because obviously he's not from here. Let's get a nightcap. I'm like, yeah, cool, great. Then this man goes, don't be mad. To be honest, I started dating this girl and now I kind of feel a little guilty about it.
Yeah, give me a minute. Take your time.
Don't you know I was supposed to have a first date tonight, and he just unmatched me on Bumble, so I guess we're not going to get drinks anymore. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit so somebody saw it, because I know I'll get questions. My dress is from Eloquy, but I got it from D&Co. My jacket is from ASOS, and my boots are Topshop. It's a cute look. His loss.
Women in their late 20s who complain about the lack of good men are often experiencing a realization of their own limitations. Many women expect men to take the lead in relationships, providing flowers, gifts, and romantic experiences, while women passively enjoy. It's often through failed relationships that women realize the importance of mutual effort and contribution in a partnership. While they may tolerate these traditional gender roles due to limited options, it doesn't mean they genuinely enjoy them. Women are not entitled to anything, and their sense of entitlement has contributed to their loneliness. Older women often carry baggage from past relationships, including failed marriages, promiscuity, multiple partners, divorce, children, and financial difficulties. Their past choices have consequences, and the realities of aging can make it more challenging to find a suitable partner.
I hate when I think a man's good looking and then I look at him and then he doesn't approach me. Like, did you not see me just look right at you? Like, that was your sign. Like, that was me shooting my shot. Like, I looked right at you. Like, I looked away pretty quickly. Like, it was kind of one of these, ooh, you know? But, like, that was your sign.
Hey, baby. So I got a question for y'all. You know how y'all try to get out of taking women on dates and stuff, and you know, that 50-50 thing, and that, you know, I don't really want to spend no money on somebody until I check their vibe out. Tell me, for all of you men that say things like that, or, you know, that have daughters, tell me what you would tell your daughter when she's of dating age.
Men are generally less likely to pursue women who have had many previous partners, or those who are considered less desirable. While men who are perceived as less attractive or confident may initially appeal to women seeking a low-commitment relationship, these partnerships often lead to dissatisfaction, emotional distress, and potential divorce. The cycle of casual encounters can be damaging to a woman's self-esteem and increase the risk of unwanted consequences, such as sexually transmitted infections or single motherhood. Most parents would not want their daughters to follow this lifestyle path.
Do you tell your daughter, hey, ain't no man gonna take you out on a date. You better be glad that he wants to chill at your house before anything. I just can't imagine that you're sitting there telling your little princess to deal with the bullshit that y'all try to put us through.
Women are increasingly frustrated with men who refuse to contribute financially to their relationships. Many modern women expect men to pay for dates and other expenses, even when they are financially capable of doing so themselves.
I mean, I don't want to be rude, but if the guy didn't pay for our date, there wouldn't be another one.
There wouldn't be another one.
I'm traditional like that. I would offer to be nice.
But if a guy were to have taken you up on the token offer, let's say,
I would pay, but then it would be no second date.
See, I got to challenge you a little bit on this here. So,
okay.
Women often complain that men are poor communicators, but I feel like men are very literal, logical thinkers. So, like, when I think of that, if a girl offers to pay, and then say a guy in good faith takes up that offer, and then you disqualify him because of the words that came out of your mouth, wouldn't that quite literally be poor communication?
I guess in a sense, but...
So you're tired of hearing your woman nagging and complaining about the same thing over and over and over again. Well, let me help you understand. When a woman is complaining to you about something, but she doesn't see any results from the conversation that she's having with you, she's going to continue to repeat herself because clearly you're not getting it. You're just letting it go in one ear and out the other. If you want her to stop nagging, start addressing the problem. You address the problem through action. You see, one thing about women is we listen to what you say, but we pay more attention to what you do.
I am so sorry that they hurt you and they acted like you hurt them, all because they were so upset that you weren't willing to tolerate that disrespect. So instead of apologizing, they ended up playing the victim to their own disrespect and manipulating the situation and try to make you feel bad for putting up a boundary just because you were not willing to tolerate that disrespect. So I'm sorry that this person went out of their way to hurt you and then acted like you were the one that hurt.
Don't claim to hear me and understand me, but don't do anything to correct it. Otherwise, it just means that you really didn't hear me. You better listen to your woman while she's still talking. You see, I hear a lot of men say that they're tired of hearing their woman nagging and complaining, but let me explain something. The minute that woman stops talking, she's starting to walk. It's a known fact. Women leave mentally before they leave physically. So while she's doing all of this nagging and complaining, if you want to make it work, that would be the time to pay attention and see what you can do to try to fix your guys' problem.
You played your part right. You did what you had to do. They are the ones that failed you. They are the ones that lost you. And that is why they are the ones that are going above and beyond to lie on your name, to trash your name, because they cannot stand the fact that they no longer have you in their life. And well, you know what they say, some people only talk bad about you because they lost the privilege of talking to you. You cannot get mad at clowns for being clowns. You can only get mad at yourself if you actually go to their circus and play their games with them. You keep on being a good person. People like that end up destroying themselves all by themselves.